I'm Sith Life and welcome back to the channel. For this way back review, I'm continuing the recent trend of DC Icons figures. I promise they're not all going to be DC Icons. I've got some Marvel and some Star Wars coming up soon. But for today, we're going to be going over the Superman and Calyx DC Icons pack. We'll get it unboxed, get everything set out, and I'll be right back. This is everything out of the package. Aside from Calyx, we only get the stand for him and one extra set of kind of relaxed, kind of gripping hands, and then the closed fists that he's equipped with. It's not a whole lot, but that's really cool and easily makes up for anything that we didn't get with this guy. So, yeah. This was a Superman that I'd wanted for a while, but I got the bigger, more expensive DC Icons 2-packs out of the way first, and then I moved on to this guy. This was new in the box. It looks like some of that logo got a little worn just from sitting in there, I guess. But yeah, it's got a decent range of movement. It is pretty good on the elbows, bicep swivel, ball joints, going to there. Can go all the way around. Knees are double jointed. Go all the way up there. Not quite all the way, but close. This one does not have drop down hips like the Doomsday 2-pack does, which makes sense because that's a much newer figure than this one. But this one looks really good. That face sculpt is pretty good. I like the kind of the shiny logo on a matte, otherwise matte bodysuit. It does have the ab crunch and the diaphragm. It gets you a little bit forward and a little bit backwards. Not a whole lot in either direction. It will move side to side decently. And it does have hinges on the fists, on the hands. We got pivot on the ankles. We go forward and back. They will spin all the way around. Overall, pretty good. Rubber cape. Rubber capes are still fine. No issues there. I mean, we've gotten a little spoiled with soft goods, but it's not at all an issue. Pull Calyx in. Calyx looks really good. Nice gold paint. Not a ton of articulation. The head will swivel all the way around. It doesn't have any up or down movement. And then the arms are on a pivot as well. And that's it. So arms move up and down, the head moves side to side. It does come with a stand that plugs into the bottom here. It's very simple, but does everything it needs to do to be Calyx. So yeah, I'm quite digging it. I'll pull in a couple other figures so we can look at some different lines and see how they compare. It's true 6-inch scale. It's going to scale well with DC Icon, some of the DC Direct stuff, some of the Spin Master stuff. I'll pull in some stuff and we can see what it looks like. Okay, here we have it with the DC Icons Doomsday Superman And we have the new Spin Master David Cornsweat Superman. This figure is surprisingly good for $8. And they fit in very well. All three of them fit in just fine. They look great together. I still like this one. I like this battle damage one a whole lot more than I thought I would. But yeah, pulling in the next few. Couple more lines. Here we have a couple of 6.5-inch scale figures. We got the DC Mattel Multiverse King Come Superman, and then we have a Marvel Legends Iron Man. Quite a bit smaller. These are that Marvel Legends 6.5-inch versus true 6-inch. Here we have the DC Superheroes Supergirl and DCUC Superboy, and the DC Icons Jonathan Kent. Superboy is almost the exact same size as Superman, and then Supergirl's a little bit smaller. So they don't really work. These two, perfect. Love it. Can't forget Grogu. He doesn't scale very well. We'll have a friend for him on the next video, guarantee it. But here is the Superman alongside several other Superman with Super Family characters in my figures in my collection. Like I said, it goes well with them. Goes well with him. The rest of them don't really work too well. Even spread out in a collection, they would stick out like a sore thumb. Maybe if you were doing like Superboy, like early Superboy stuff, it might work, but for Superman adult size, it's not going to work for a 6.5-inch scale collection. Final thoughts and opinions? I quite thoroughly enjoy. I love this figure. It's been on my radar for quite a while, but I never picked it up, mostly because of scale, and I wasn't collecting this size figure. I'm really glad I started looking into him a little bit more, because right now, this is one of the best Superman figures. It's got the right colors, right proportions. It looks great. It's got we got plenty of articulation. It's overall, it is a fantastic. I give it like a 9 out of 10 on rating. Price wise, he's a little bit cheaper than some of the DC icons I've picked up recently. He's closer to that $45-50 price range. I ended up having a coupon and I ended up paying about $30. So I'm very satisfied at $30. At $50 I would have been satisfied. I'm very eager to continue this DC Icon stuff. I think I'm going to try to end up getting a Justice League 6-pack or 7-pack that changed identities multiple times. So, yeah. I thought it was absolutely worth it to add to my collection. I'm stoked. I'm eager to start fleshing out some of these other characters. But for now, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.